Sindbad and the Kraaken. Their feet thudded on the wooden boards of a boat. A seabird screamed. The freshening wind filled a red sail above their heads, and there was a tang of salt spray in the air. Sarah and Jamie ran to the prow of the boat.
Isn't this great? A sea voyage!
The only thing is, where are the sailors?
I'd rather swim with the sharks!
There's only that one over there, in the red headscarf. What's all the noise about?
Only one way to find out. Come on, Sarah.
Hurry!
Go on, you cowards!
Who do you reckon he is?
Jump, you bilge rats! Jump!
Dunno, but he seems to frighten all the others away.
How do you mean?
Over there in the distance, there's men swimming back to port.
I hope the sharks like the taste of ye!
Hello there.
What?
Having a spot of trouble?
Look at them all. Don't know what's the matter with them. I've promised them fame and riches beyond their wildest dreams. And what do?
Abandoned ship?
Exactly. Can't understand it. Do you know how long it's taken me to beg, steal, and borrow to buy this old tub and get that stinking crew? 1,001 days and nights.
The crew must have had some reason for jumping overboard.
All I did was casually mention just now that we were stopping off to steal the Kraken's skin on the way to rescue Princess Scheherazade from the city of the dead. Well, I thought they'd be excited.
Looks like they're excited, all right.
But in the wrong way.
Oh, never mind. You're here now. Look lively, boy.
My name's Jamie.
Shin up the mast and check the sail. And you, girl,
My name is Sarah.
get below and cook something for supper.
Excuse me?
Unless you two feel like a long swim home, too.
Not really.
Well, get on with it then.
Tell us your name first.
I am Sindbad. Sindbad the sailor. And my boat is Knight of Arabia. Well, what are you waiting for?
Looks like we're the new crew then, Sarah. Just one question, Sindbad.
Huh?
What's a kraken?
Just a little sea monster.
So, Sindbad, what do you want the Kraken's skin for?
Once in a blue moon, the Kraken sheds its skin. Anyone who wraps himself in it becomes invisible. I've got to get hold of it so I can rescue my girl, Princess Scheherazade. She was carried off and imprisoned in the city of the dead by Grand Vizier Kamal 1,001 nights ago. He captured her because he heard of her great gift for telling stories. But even the greatest storyteller can't think up new stories forever. When she runs out of tales to tell him, he's sure to kill her.
Where do we find the kraken?
Not far away. See that rocky island over there on the horizon? Nearly there now.
What's that in the water? Something's coming straight towards us.
A submarine! A sea snake!
By the beard of the prophet, it's the Kraken.
It's getting nearer. Look out!
It's gonna hit us!
Got sand up my nose. Where am I? What happened? Oh yes, now I remember. The Kraken smashed the ship. We fell into the sea. Oh no. Sarah? Where are you? Don't panic. I made it. Maybe she did too. Wait! That shape on the sand. It's Sarah. Sarah! 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 She's just lying there. Drowned. I'd better give her the kiss of life.
You dare!
It's a miracle. We're all still alive.
Sindbad! What
What do we do now?
We can't let a minor setback like losing the boat put us off. Let's find the Kraken's lair.
You must be joking. Did you see the size of it?
And its teeth. I don't fancy being the Kraken's dinner.
Well, there's nothing to worry about. The Kraken's in the sea somewhere, probably smashing the boat to even smaller bits. Come on, its cave must be round here somewhere. There it is. That's got to be the Kraken's cave. See all those bones scattered round the entrance. Come on in. It's perfectly safe.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Come on, Sarah.
Where are you, Sindbad?
Over here!
Where?
We can hear you, but we can't see you.
Behold,
Hey, how did you suddenly appear like that?
the Kraken's skin. I pick it up, hold it before my face, and hey presto!
He's vanished.
And here I am again. It'll be just the thing for sneaking into the city of the dead.
There's just one problem. How do we get there?
Ask the Kraken for a lift?
Yes, that is a tough one.
What are those curved things in the corner? Looks like sheets of plastic.
My guess is they're pieces of eggshell. The Kraken must have had a baby.
That means it's likely to be lurking around here.
Yes, I suppose it does.
Then we've got to get out of here. Quick.
I know! How about using a piece of this shell as a boat?
You're bonkers.
Oh, it might be worth a try.
Okay, what have you got to lose?
This piece of eggshell makes an excellent boat. Great idea of yours, Sarah.
Thanks!
We can use pieces of driftwood to paddle with.
And we could use the Kraken's skin for a sail.
Yes, good idea.
I got this.
Pull it up a bit.
Pull it up. That's right.
A bit more.
Yes. It's great. At this rate, we'll reach the city in no time.
Hey, Sindbad, isn't that land ahead?
It's land, all right. The city of the dead. Somewhere there, my Shahrazad lies captive.
There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Why is it called the City of the Dead?
You'll see. Here we are. This used to be a pretty nice place. Now it's known as the City of the Dead, thanks to the sorcery and cruelty of Grand Vizier Kamal, who has his home in the gloomy castle yonder. I'll just tie the boat to this post and we can make our way over there. Sarah, don't forget to bring the Kraken skin.
Don't worry, I've got it.
Off we go then.
Wait for me.
I know my Shahrazad is in Kamal's castle somewhere. We have to discover how to get to her.
Why don't we ask in that market over there?
Good idea, but be careful. Kamal's spies are everywhere. Good. Just in time, before all the market traders close up for the day.
Good evening, sir. Ahmed at your service. Can I interest you in one of my carpets? Finest quality Persian.
Actually, we wanted to ask you how we can get into Kamal's...
Oh no, Kamal and the skeleton guard!
There they are! The sailor and the two kids! Seize them!
You are not going to get away with this, Kamal!
So many bones. They haven't got any faces.
Just skulls.
Grinning at us.
We've got to get invisible. Quick, Jamie. Get behind the Kraken's skin.
How did you let the kids slip through your fingers, you boneheads? Still, we've got the big fish, Sindbad!
Be the princess, or you'll be sorry, Kamal!
To the castle with him!
Phew, that was close. Thank goodness we had the Kraken's skin. Did you see, Jamie?
What?
Kamal kept rubbing a big black bracelet on his wrist.
Yeah, odd that.
What sorcery is this? How could you disappear and then reappear?
Never mind that now. We've got to rescue Sindbad and save Princess Scheherazade. Can't you help?
How can we get into the castle and past those gruesome guards?
There may be a way. On my travels, I hear many stories. One concerns a secret passage into Kamal's castle on the cliff. There is a graveyard next to it. At the time of the full moon, at midnight, the graves open and the phantoms appear. The largest tomb of all, they say, is the entrance to a passageway that is supposed to lead to the castle dungeons. This could all be a wild rumor, but tonight is a full moon. Allah go with you.
Well, Jamie, it looks like we've got a date with some phantoms tonight.
Only 1 minute to go till midnight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Midnight.
What happens now?
I think we might be about to find out.
The tombs, they're opening up. Something's coming out like hissing steam.
The phantoms.
Look, Jamie, the big tomb in the centre. A door's opening in it.
The carpet seller was right. That must be the secret passage into the castle. Let's go!
So far, so good.
I can hear a voice.
It came from the cells further up the passage. Come on!
It's no good. You are no longer of any use to me.
For 1,001 nights I have entertained you with stories. Can you not be merciful and set me free? I know no more tales to soothe you to slumber. I have racked my brains, but in vain.
It is quite simple, Scheherazade. You must die. A heart as black as mine craves peace. Without your stories to help me sleep at night, I have no further use
A
for you.
little more time, I beg you. A few minutes.
Very well, then. I will return shortly to see if the thought of your own death has provided you with some inspiration.
Quick, he's coming. Out of his way, Jamie. Phew, that was close.
Now's our chance to rescue Princess Scheherazade.
We've come to get you out. Sindbad brought us.
Sindbad, is he with you?
No. He got captured, unfortunately. We'll explain on the way out. Come on, this way.
The phantoms.
Have no fear, strangers. We mean you no harm. We crave only your aid.
How can we help you?
We know that Sindbad, your friend, faces execution. We will help you rescue him if you do us a service. You must steal the black bracelet Kamal wears on his right wrist. It is the source of all his power.
So that's why I kept rubbing that bracelet.
He has used it to rob us of our bones to create his skeleton guards. With them, he has terrorized the townsfolk, stealing a fortune in gold and jewels. Get that bracelet, and his power will be gone. We spirits will be reunited with our bones and be allowed to rest in eternal peace. Follow us.
You have been a thorn in my side for some time, Sindbad. Killing you will be the highlight of my week.
You must hurry if you want to save your friend.
Let's get invisible. Jamie and Sherry, get under the Kraken's skin.
The skeletons have got Sinbad's head on a block.
They're going to execute him.
We haven't got any time to lose. We've got to grab Kamal's bracelet.
You don't look so brave now, do you, Sindbad? You may be amused to know, you meddling fool, that after your head is rolling on the floor, your beloved princess will be next. I must have my evening's entertainment.
Go on, Jamie, now. Grab it.
Here goes.
Help me, fool! I'm being attacked by something. Got it! Where's my bracelet? Where's it gone? There it is, moving through the air. It's bewitched.
Out the window with it.
Don't just stand there, numbskulls. Do something.
He's lost his power.
The guards, they can't move anymore.
Phantoms, they're merging with the bones.
You're welcome.
They've all vanished.
Now then, Kamal,
Oh, have mercy.
I'm not the one who'll judge you. Get up, you sniveling coward. The suffering people of this city will decide your fate. You're coming with me now. To the dungeons.
That was a great meal. Now, Scheherazade, Princess, we've heard about your fine stories. How about telling us one?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, just one.
All right. Long ago and far away, oh dearly beloved, far beyond the mountains, there lived a poor cobbler. Now this cobbler had a daughter called Fatima, with eyes like 1,000 stars, hair like a raven's wing, and skin as white as the foam from the rolling waves. Hey, pay attention.
We are.
Wake up, Sindbad. That's the last time I ever tell you lot a story.
The music in Sindbad and the Kraaken is taken from Scheherazade by Rimsky-Korsakov. At the beginning of The Sea and Sindbad's Ship, the brass and strings play slow, threatening chords, as if the storm at sea is rising. A solo violin can be heard, accompanied by a rippling harp. It's the storyteller, Scheherazade's melody. The strings play a slow, rocking tune, as if the waves are rising and falling. Now the violins and the flute play a scurrying tune. Sindbad's ship is being tossed about as the waves get higher and higher. The whole orchestra joins in as the storm rises again. Again, the high solo violin and flute repeat the scurrying tune as Sindbad's ship fights the storm. But the whole orchestra soon joins in again. The storm and the sea are too powerful. At last, the storm dies down and the sea becomes calm. The strings and wind instruments play a gentle, rocking tune. Scheherazade's tune is heard again, and it brings the peace to a peaceful end. In the festival at Baghdad, the sea, shipwreck on the magnetic rock, the flute plays a hypnotic, swirling dance to accompaniment from the strings and tambourine. The tambourine beats time as the dance gets faster and faster. Another, gentler dance is played by the wind instruments, with gentle tapping from the tambourine. The strings play furiously and are joined by the brass as the dancing gets wilder and wilder. The whole orchestra plays louder and louder as the dancing reaches its end. The brass, accompanied by the rest of the orchestra, play the same tune as in the first piece. Sindbad's ship can be seen, tossing up and down on the waves. Cymbals crash as the wind instruments play a swirling tune. The storm is getting worse. Trumpets blast as the storm reaches its peak, and Sindbad's ship strikes the rock. The storm's over. Violins play Scheherazade's tune, accompanied by the rest of the orchestra. And the piece ends peacefully, with 3 quiet chords. These are just some of the highlights from Rimsky-Korsakov's Scheherazade. You're bound to discover more every time you listen.